Hey guys, Papa Gord here, and figured today we'd maybe do something maybe just a little bit different, so stay tuned. Hey guys, Papa Gord here, and so I guess we're gonna still stick with Black Series, but I don't know. Maybe we should just do a video on other things in Black Series, such as I'm trying to think of a good idea of what we could do a video on that they make other items under the Black Series name, and I just can't put my finger on it. But I had something that I was gonna show, but oh yeah, right, it's already on my head. So I'm gonna pull this. Whew, it's a little warm in there. So yeah. So this is my Black Series Kylo Ren mask that I have had for a while now. I do believe, I think it's one of the harder ones to find without paying like a ridiculous premium. Unfortunately, I do not still have the box for this, and as a display piece, I think it's fantastic. You know, and you know, original price. Yeah, it's a little hard to swallow, but you know, I do know that there are Black Series or Star Wars collectors in general that go crazy for stuff like this, and the Force Effects lightsabers, and that Riot baton. That's like $300. It's like 300 Canadian dollars, and EB Games about a month ago were blowing them out, taxes included, for 45 bucks. Like, deal for that, big time. But so yeah, so I figured, you know what, might as well do a video on Black Series. But like in my little beginning there, put Kylo down for a minute. This is my newest acquisition, right? So I know they've done like the Death Trooper or the Shadow Trooper or whatever. There's the Shock Trooper helmet that I'd love to get my hands on with the red. I think would just make this helmet pop. You know, Vader's helmet they've done. So, you know, so that's my question to you guys. Do you just stick strictly to figures, or do you branch out? And it doesn't necessarily have to be, I mean, yeah, this is labeled Black Series, but it doesn't have to be a, you know, Black Series thing. Like, you know, do you put up or get like how I've got, like, you know, my Batman Funko Pops? Do you have Star Wars, something Star Wars? You know, yeah. So let me, you know, so let me know down in the comments. How far do you go? Again, do you just strictly figures? Are you? Let me know what you collect. I know probably a majority of you guys are out here or on to subscribe here because of Black Series, which absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've been starting to slowly show off some of my other things, not just, again, like the Funkos. Again, like that video that I put out a little while back, showing off my huge collection of like 12 or 13, like it's just a small amount because I do find them a little just too many of them out there now. So, but you know, I don't just have my Star Wars The Black Series figures. I've got Marvel Legends and some Power Rangers, and my first Figma figure now, some Transformers, yeah, Lego, just a mix of everything. So I'm curious on what you guys, if you just stick to one thing, or are you kind of like a Star Wars and Star Trek, or Tron, or the Black Hole? I'm going really obscure, but Masters of the Universe and Ninja Turtles, or superpowers and GoBots or something. Like, I'm honestly very curious, but oops. I think I turned that on. Okay, now it's off. But, and if you do collect, do you do the helmets? As awesome as they are, they definitely take up a whole lot of space, and I am more prone to the troopers, so I think this one's gonna replace my Kylo Ren mask, and I probably will put up and sell my Ren mask, and maybe put that cash aside towards that Order 66 set if I can get my hands on one. But yeah, so I figured I picked this up almost 2 weeks ago, I guess, and I've been farting around with it a little bit. I will say my only real complaint, I mean, it's fairly comfortable for what it is. It is 3 pieces when you do get it. So once you snapped like the front and the back, and then cap it, unless you're able to figure out how to pop the parts back out, it's not going back in the original box. So I brought it with me to work and put it together, and then it was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, but I'm not throwing that box out, because the Kylo Ren one, I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't keep that box. But anyways, so yeah, so again, like I said, the only frustrating thing with this is the voice. Sounds nothing like a stormtrooper. So I'll put it on and let you guys have a quick listen to yeah, it's not great, but okay, so this apparently is what I'm supposed to sound like being a stormtrooper. So I could say something like, how long have you had those droids? Look, sir, droids. Ah, damn it, I missed. So, it is comfortable, but honestly, it just echoes in my head, and I don't like the sound of my own voice anyway, but this doesn't help things. So I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, there we go. And take that off. So yeah, so those are my 2 anyway. And now they've also got Poe Dameron's X-Wing pilot helmet, and they announced Luke Skywalker's. So I don't think the line is dead by any means. Well, I'm not saying it was ever dead, but they're still pumping stuff into stuff like that. I used to have Vader's Force Effects lightsaber, but then I pretty much liquidated most of my Star Wars collection quite a few years ago. So yeah, so unfortunately, I wish I still had it, because I got a really good deal on it, and it looked really nice on the mantle piece, and I think it looked really nice now, especially having that huge shelf full of Black Series figures. But yeah, so again, I just wanted to show my 2 helmets, hopefully maybe soon to be 1, because I do think I just don't have any more space anymore. So I think the Kylo mask, because I'm more original trilogy, so I think Stormtrooper makes a lot more sense for me. I'd love to get the Vader at some point in time as well, but again, we'll see what happens. But I think that'll probably do it for me. again, the Kylo one, same thing. If you're gonna keep it or use it as a display piece, looks really, really good. Just again, this was 2 pieces, and so I mean you can kind of see, right? Unless you're gonna spend huge money on getting a really authentic, but you know, again, you got a mannequin head or something like that, and you just have that sitting on a shelf or a curio cabinet or something. I've seen other guys' collections of the masks. Just yeah, looks great to incorporate it with their figures or what have you. So again, the voice isn't great, and I'm not gonna put this on and record it because I don't think I did that anyway. I think I just wore it and was talking through it, but it's bad. So but again, having it on a shelf looks pretty wicked. So that's it. So no figure today. I figured I'd just do a couple of reviews on a couple of helmets and ask what you guys do for your collections. Or again, do you collect the bigger stuff, like the prop replica stuff? I know that's a pretty big market as well. So let me know down in the comments. And as always, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. And again, thanks everybody for being here. So look for some more vids, some more reviews coming out probably tomorrow. You never know, I may drop another one tonight. But and in live stream, I don't know if anybody checked out that little 4-minute thing. If you could hear me okay. If you did watch it, again, put down the comments of this video if it sounded all right. If you couldn't hear me, again, I'm just kind of goofing around with trying to figure out platforms and what have you, and I want to do a live stream very soon. I'm expecting a few more things in the mail, so maybe I'll put a few things just aside and open them up. Again, if there's enough interest. So let me know down in the comments, and we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, thanks as always, and we will see you guys real soon. Have a good one, eh?